Hey guys, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make a rocket ship in Roblox Studio. Oh, and thank you so much for the idea. It was a really fun project to work on. And without further ado, let's hop into the video. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go into Google and paste in this link. Now this will be the top link in the description, but once you click on that, you just want to type in enter. And then it should bring you to this page called Rocket Ship Model. Now this is by me. So this is a rocket and it has all sorts of cool particles that I made pre-ahead of this video. So what you want to do is, well, there'll be a button right here that says get, and you want to click it. And then whenever you go in Roblox Studio, it'll allow you to put it into your studio. Okay, and once you've inserted the rocket ship into your inventory, you just want to go inside Toolbox. So go in the view, go right here. And then you'll see all these icons up here. What you want to do is go inside of inventory and then find the rocket ship model that I showed you. And then you just want to click it. Now it might take a second to load in, but here's the rocket ship. So right here we just have a button that I'll show you how to trigger the rocket. And then we just have this cool looking rocket ship with some particles coming out the bottom. So inside the rocket ship, I have this real shadow. It just makes a shadow. And then we have the rocket right there, the launch button, so that's the button right here. And then the final thing we have is the particle emitter. So we have two particles. One triggers when the rocket goes up, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. And the other particles is this thing, which is the particles down here. And we also have this weld. Now you do not want to delete this or the rocket ship will not work. So just make sure not to delete that. But basically, I'm going to show you guys how to make something that whenever you click this button, the rocket ship will go spinning off in the outer space. So to do that, make sure you have the rocket set selected. You want to go inside a launch button, and then you want to go ahead, click the plus, and insert a script. And I'll explain all this at the end, but you want to type in local rocket ship or rocket set equals script dot parent dot parent. And then you want to type in local rocket equals rocket set dot rocket. And then for the final variable, you want to type in local cframe2 equals cframe dot angles. And then these numbers are very important that you put them in correctly, but you want to put 0.00075. So make sure there's 4 zeros right there. And then you want to put a comma, and then put a 0.0075. So just one less zero than previously. And then you want to put a final comma and put 0. Now that's basically the hardest part done, but next you want to type in script.parent.launch.mouse-click, and then you want to put connect function, and then just put 2 brackets, and then go over one and click enter. And inside of that, you want to put in rocket set .launch button, and then put these 2 dots and put destroy. And then you also want to put rocket set particle emitter part. Hold on. And then you want to put starting particles part. And then you also want to destroy that. And then for the final particle thing, you want to put rocket set particle emitter part rocket particles enabled equals true. And then you want to click enter twice and put while wait. And then you want to put no numbers in it and put do. And then rocket.cframe equals rocket.cframe times rocket.cframe.new. Oops, you just want to put cframe.new actually. And then put brackets. And inside that brackets, you're going to put 0, comma, 0.375. And then put one final comma and put 0. Now I promise there's no more numbers, but next you're going to put in rocket.cframe equals rocket.cframe. And then rocket.cframe times cframe2. And then that's all our code done. So now I'm just going to quickly explain it. So here we have 3 variables. One's for the rocket set right here. One's for the actual rocket itself. And then another's that make the rocket rotate. So these 2 numbers, well, this first one makes it go up at a tilt, and this other one makes it rotate in a circle. Now that might sound weird at first, but it actually adds a lot to the rocket. Next, whenever we launch the button, it triggers a function, and then we get rid of the launch button and these bottom particles. And then after that, we trigger the rocket's particles. Then we make a loop. Now this also just makes the rocket go up, so the larger this number is, the faster it goes up. Then here, we actually make it rotate. But now that all our coding is done, I'm going to go ahead and test it out to show you guys that it all works. Okay, so now I'm in. And then here's our amazing rocket. So now we have these tiny particles coming out the bottom. And before I launch the rocket, I'm going to go on the current client, so it's going to be like another POV to show you guys the rocket. But you basically just want to click this button, and then our rocket will go off. Now these are the particles that come out after the rocket launches. So you can see our rocket goes at a tilt, and it also rotates at a circle while it goes up. And it goes up at a cool steady pace. Then we also have these particles, so it fades from blue to red, and then it'll fade to a nice orange, and then a white. But that's our rocket, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you'd like to support me, then you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.